Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Randy here with RTS Mobile, bringing you a fantastic video today. We are playing some Infinity Kingdom. I'm in my car. I've got to get to work in about 15 minutes, so let's get out a quick video. I wanted to make this video specifically because I just saw a fantastic report, combat report here, and I wanted to walk you through it and kind of show it to you. It's pretty cool. So, again, I am playing some Infinity Kingdoms, and it is a beautiful day today. So, the report we're going to look at is from my alliance leader here, Hydra, and he is fighting again against FM Static. Hydra is probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest player on the red team, and FM Static is the strongest player on the blue team. So, this was an assault, and this was an absolute massacre of a fight. So, Hydra definitely killed it here. So let's just see right off the bat, you can already see Hydra's initial power. Well, here, I want to walk you through the whole report. So let's just do that. All right, first, we've got the overall power, right? They are pretty even here. 16K, 16.6 to 16.3K, right? Plus minus. The number of troops, Hydra actually has a lower number of troops than FM Static, which is very interesting, and we're going to look at why in a second, okay? And as we get into the actual deaths, we'll talk about that. So Hydra had 1,300 deaths and 3,200 wounded, and then FM Static had 3,600 deaths, no wounded. The reason for the no wounded, of course, is because of his skill that he used up top here. This skill means when you fight and you lose the fight, if someone attacks you and you get beat, all of your wounded actually get healed. So it's useful for defense, but it's basically saying you're already expecting to lose. it's like being defeated before you even start. Okay. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and jump into the details. Here you can see this is the Earth versus the Water team. So actually Earth does counter Water here. So you have Hydra with the Earth team against FM Static's Water team, and once again, the Earth does counter the Water. Okay. On top of that, both dragons are pretty close to maxed out. FM Static's is definitely a little bit higher level, which is going to give his heroes an advantage. His Immortals are going to get an advantage there. So he's got the advantage on the dragon level. He's got the advantage on the raw troop numbers, right? So he should, and he's, other than the type disadvantage, he should have done better in this fight. Let's talk about why he didn't. Here we go. Just gonna move my camera over here. Sorry for the poor lighting. It is it's like 5:30 in the morning. It's definitely pretty early here, so the sun hasn't awoken just yet. All right, so why did this guy get massacred so badly? Well, let's talk about first FM Static's. Should be one of his lead damages, his Yoshitsune, which is maxed out, level 7, right? He's got level 7 Yoshitsune plus 16, an immense amount of stats. He's got the epic equipment throughout. He's got this fantastic little 15% equipment bonus if it equips to a Water Immortal, which he's done. He just has a ton of amazing optimizations. Now here's where he's messing up. Look at this. Yoshitsune should not have an aura on him. Yoshitsune should have everything under the sun to maximize his raw damage output, because this guy is a damage dealer. There's no two ways about it. His ability here does so much damage if your troop is under 50% health that you need to maximize that, because it's multiplicative. You're gonna whatever damage boost you put into this guy is gonna be ×2 once the enemy's troops hit 50% health. Okay, so he is absolutely dominating. So we have an aura on him, which is a wasted spot. It's a good aura to have, but it shouldn't be on Yoshitsune. We've got a combo at least to give him bonus physical damage. That's good, but this is a proc. This isn't raw damage to supplement his ultimate. This is a proc on attack, which is useful, but it's still not that great. Here's another proc on attack. So what we're seeing here is is attack procs with auras. We're not seeing anything directly relating to his Sky Feather damage boost, okay? So that's the first problem. Yoshitsune is not going to be doing optimal damage. And let's take a look at the damage he's done. Yoshitsune, he is the, let's see here. He's pretty much tied for the highest DPS with Attila, which is absolutely bonkers why those two are tied when Attila is, you know, not a big damage dealer. That just goes to show how poorly optimized this hero is on FM static. So, all right, now let's go take a look at Dihydra's hero optimization here. You can see he's got phenomenal DPS with these two heroes, and it looks like these two are probably set up as tanks, right? Because this one's a healer, this one heals, this one actually is a tank, right? So these top two are DPS, and they're probably set up that way. Let's look. Let's take a look. Okay, so we said the DPS are going to be Cleopatra and Alexander the Great, right? Let's look at Alexander the Great's optimization. He gets an active ability that gives him 50% damage boost, plus 50% attack speed, and control immunity, which is great, okay? So because of that, you are going to want, right, with that damage boost and with that attack speed boost, you actually are going to want the same procs that are on the Yoshitsune, which is pretty funny. You're going to want things that proc. You're also going to want things that deal damage because your damage increases by 50%, okay? So, every normal attack has a 75% chance of causing physical damage. Cleave, boom. That is a proc. That is what's supposed to be on Alexander the Great. Great job, Dihydra, okay? Great job. Next, what do we got here? Oh, I looked at cleave. Next one, boom. Anger increases your physical damage by 27% in battles. That is another important ability for Alexander the Great to have. That is fantastic skill because his damage gets multiplied by 50%. So that's really giving him whatever that equals, 42% physical damage increase when his ultimate's active, which is amazing, okay? And the third we have, let's see, this is not necessarily a proc on attack. This is just a trigger every 40 seconds based on his damage ratio, which causes a bleed. So this is still a good ability. I would say, if anything, there might be one additional proc ability he could swap out with Chaotic Blade, but Chaotic Blade does do a lot of damage, so there's really, I'm not going to talk smack about that. It's just a raw damage dealing ability from somebody who deals a ton of damage. So this will benefit from, when his ultimate's active, that will do even better damage. So I'm not saying it's a bad skill, I'm saying it's a good skill. He's got 2 procs and a massive damage boost. So this is what Alexander the Great's supposed to look like, okay? All right, so we have talked about optimization, right? We've talked about, let's look at Rameses, which is a massive damage dealer. This guy's supposed to do a huge amount of damage and disarm the enemy. His damage was terrible. He's not maxed out. He has a trigger, charm trigger on his damage dealer, and he's got another aura. He's got an aura in a charm trigger. My lights keep turning off. My car's probably about to die. He's got an aura and a charm trigger on this stinking thing, when he should have, you know, totally different abilities on Rameses. And then Attila the Hun was just tied for damage, right? Like, what is he doing? This guy's not a big damage dealer. He deals some damage, but nothing compared to some of these other heroes, right? This guy's main goal is to pop his ultimate over and over and silence you. 230% damage AoE is not much compared to some of these other guys. Let's see, lifelink. Oh, great! He's got the lifelink up there. He has some tanking abilities. I'm not upset about it. All right. He has 3 tanking abilities. So his tank is dealing more damage than his frontline DPS, who should be, Rameses should be like the lead front DPS here, and he's way behind Attila. Okay, so that is the issue. Again, here's Rameses, right, doing whatever, 1.3. Here's Attila doing 1.8 million, so it's a massive increase, almost 35% or so, right, greater damage from his tank than his actual DPS. So, skill optimization, guys, I can't say it enough. You can throw money into the wind as much as you want, but if you don't optimize your skills right and set up your Immortals right, you're not going to get far. So, thanks for watching. Give me the like and sub. Love you guys long time. Stay tuned for more videos. I have some Eve Echoes videos coming up in later today. I just finished editing, so all right. Like and sub. Randy out.